Hi, so it's Tuesday, November 11, about 5 o'clock. I'm sitting here at in the EEI offices in Washington. We've opened the SICE Operations Center, and I'm sitting here just inputting data, the basics here. What I wanted to show you here was the actual daily dashboard we're using for the SICE for Florence. Okay, so if you notice these green states, those are pass-through states. What that means is utilities are coming from these states, and they're going to flow through into the impacted states, right? The purple states have issued a declaration, or no, a waiver, and the red states have issued a declaration. So if I click on the red state, I get the declaration link. I click on it, and boom, up comes the registration. So if I go back to this, map, you'll see this is what we're doing now, is aggregating the state declarations into one place. Okay, so in a day or two, I'm going to zoom in. In a day or two, what's really going to be important is the transportation sections, right? What roads are open, what roads are closed. So now we're going to move to the, hang on a second, I'll get the transportation current traffic. So now what I'll do is click on the current traffic layer. And you can see many roads are in those states now are closed. Let me turn off the North Carolina and there you go. And the Virginia one. So you can see many roads are already closed. I'll turn off some of these weather, flooding maps and so forth. Okay. You can see some of these roads, the cameras are shut off. But if I zoom in farther, okay, you can see now that there's a lot of great roads are open now, which is fine. But come a few days from now, this is going to be really important to find out where we go from there. So what I want to do is kind of just zoom back out and show you kind of the dashboard of how we set it up in day 1 and 2 is to aggregate information, vet it, make sure everything's signed and sealed, and put it into one place. And then the map will basically aggregate all this information into one regional common operating picture. So here you're seeing a combination of private sector fleet movement data. Red states have declared, purple states have issued a waiver. You got the storm, and we can these are the public layers. So when we start adding the private layers of other information, it gets even more robust as far as how a picture goes.